So that's the inspiration car, the 155 that we'll have to look up. So
this is another car my brother built.
Yeah.
We started with a 75 Spider.
This is Mike, by the way.
Oh. And
this is
it morphed into this.
Got it.
A Renault.
Oh, an Alpine Renault. Yeah. Alpine.
Yeah.
Love it. So this is the car. You guys had it, but you sold it to these guys. They beat it up.
Yep.
And then your brother, Darren,
Yeah.
right, he's a lawyer who's into body work for fun.
Yeah.
So he did, on the bottom are rain gutters.
Yeah.
And he custom made these flared fenders. You can see little tiny, these ones are, oh, that one's really clean. They're made out of conduit.
Yeah.
And then it's a Cobra front valence that's plastic.
Mustang Cobra.
Yeah, so it's like nice and flexible.
Yeah.
And then he plasti welded that around the Alfa logo. Custom made the steel hood, which feels pretty light for what it is.
It's now all fiberglass.
Oh, it is fiberglass?
Yes.
Got it. Oh, it was steel, but now it's fiberglass.
It was a boat anchor before.
Yeah.
It's
And
still
then,
pretty damn heavy.
yeah, it's kind of nicely, purposely rusty. Where do you fill the oil? Just right there? Oil
Yeah.
fill? Yep. Cool. Wonder if we could figure out a way to extend it so we could fill oil in the paddock.
Ah,
That's what we'll do.
interesting.
Done. That's what we'll do. So anyways, yeah, let's go back to here. So they did a ton of body work, and then as an inspiration, they basically chopped the GTV, which is it's a big bulbous coupe.
Yeah.
And then these guys had some sort of Scottish something theme. And then so they got it back. Darren started fabricating. There's the wheel wells. And he built a whole paint booth in his garage. And then that's your first gen one, or is that
Yes,
this one?
at the first one.
Yeah, and that one was fiberglass?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he made that out of steel. It was a boat anchor. And then he painted the whole thing.
And Rust-Oleum.
In Rust-Oleum red, Ferrari Rust-Oleum red. And made it look really fancy. Is this your team, Single Malt Racing?
That was the previous team.
Got it.
And they were fat bastards.
They were
for a
fat
while.
bastard. The car. Oh, there's a title. Oh, it was a F40 inspiration. So that's what they chopped out.
Yep. Just moved it forward.
Oh, and then everything is documented. All the receipts. Not that they've ever had any issues. So they go out of their way to keep it kind of rusty looking and a little bit beat up so that it basically flies through tech.
Yeah.
So it's been, you guys have had it running since 09 or earlier, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Nelson Ledges in 2010.
Yeah. And you just haven't used it in a few years. You guys are mostly doing vintage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What are you racing in vintage?
69 Duetto.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and your brother too. And that's what this is, right? A Duetto?
That's just a street Duetto.
Yeah, that's cool.
Project.
Yeah, so again, let's just take a look under here. So he made this all out of fiberglass, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Old
crazy.
mold and
Wow.
had a gazillion hours in it.
So what are these front strut brace bar things here? There's the hood prop. With these things here?
Just trying to tie everything together.
Yep.
This goes down to the front A-arm strut.
Yeah.
Coming up the stria, and then this goes to the front bumper.
Right.
Just trying to tie everything together.
Yeah. How's it do in rain?
Real good.
Yeah. Cool.
It's not bad.
Yep. Fairly simple electronics. That's the coil right there.
Yeah.
So that's a
Airflow
airflow meter. And then that's the flapper there. Is there a flapper? Yeah, that's a throttle flopper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the throttle's there.
Yeah. And then there's that position sensor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then brake booster.
It's blocked off. You
Right.
really don't need it. Once the brakes, the shoes are warm, or the pads are warm, it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Got it.
There would be too much if you were to run the booster.
Right. Too sensitive, too touchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. And then that's your radiator overflow bottle, which I love. And that's aftermarket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's Nissan.
Nissan. Yeah. Alrighty. And then it's a 3-liter one. It's a 2.5 built to 3 liters with a 3-liter crank. Is that right?
No, it's all 3 liter.
All 3 liters. So it's a 164S.
I didn't want to mess with
Yeah.
a 3 liter with 2.5 heads. It's just
Yeah.
you'd have to run race fuel, and
Right.
that'd be way too.
Is it a Hemi design with
Oh,
those?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A cross flow Hemi.
Yeah.
The cam is directly on the intake valve, and
Yeah.
then there's a little push rod and a rocker arm going to the exhaust valve.
Yeah. And then was there normally a cover here? That's a cam timing. So you can adjust the cam timing?
No,
No. Just
you could if you wanted to risk,
yeah.
because this is like that nut tightens up on a taper on the shaft. And
Yeah.
If you wanted to change cam timing, you'd have to more or less eliminate the keyway,
Right.
and it's a little scary.
Yeah. Very cool. And this is just like a cosmetic piece here.
Yeah.
That's some of his work too.
Yeah, we made that all super strong to keep the rocks out of the
Yeah. Radiator. Yeah. And then there's just like a little plastic cover to keep the lights intact.
Yeah. I think Tech made us take off the headlights, just so there's not, if
Glass.
there was a crash, all this plastic wouldn't be laying over the
Right,
track.
right. Yeah, and so originally they had, you can see that too, but they made them get rid of it because they actually wanted the roll cage to be able to come back a little bit. Sounds like John Pagel doing that. This is interesting. It's kind of,
Oh, we kept trying to, we're playing with seats and kept trying to play with the height of the belts. And
yep. Oh, so technically you could just cut this one out in theory and then move it back even farther if need be.
it should be plenty strong.
Yeah. Oh, but then the head would hit though. Well, that's okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And then, yeah, it's got that interesting, crazy, funky Alfa transaxle, 15-gallon fuel cell. Access and fuel in here. So pop that up, and then there's no gauge, and you can overfill it and see what's going on there. And then everything goes through. So this, it has this really interesting rear differential cooler. God, this thing is, it's funny. Yeah, it has this rear different. Oh yeah, so that was that last bar there. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And then, that's pretty stout actually. And then yeah, the overflow for the diff, the rear transaxle really goes in there.
Yep.
And then there's the kill switch. Everything is just so brilliantly thought out. So that's how you open this door. It's like perfect. Oh, this is these are vent tubes for the rear brakes, which is brilliant. And then radio communications has this really cool gizmo for permanently having the radio hooked up to the battery, whether the kill switch is on or off, right?
The only time it's on is,
Oh, I see. Got it. So you guys kill it here. I
Yeah.
see. Got it. Cool. Yeah, and then it does need a bottle cert and needs new belts, and then obviously new tires. That's it. It's been sitting for what? You said 3 years, give or take?
a year.
Oh, only a
We had
year.
it out spring of last year.
Oh, okay. Cool. Up at Gingerman? Or Joliet or something?
Yeah. What does it say?
Oh, yeah. Here we go. 2020,
Yeah,
Gingerman.
2 years. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty. Thank you again.